Okay everyone, welcome back to Wintermute Redo. Yes, we are still here with the Grey Mother. We are in the middle of the mission to fill the Grey Mother's supplies to help build up our reputation, if you like, with the Grey Mother to allow us to progress through the story mode. So what we need to do, we need to get some more food, we need to get some more fuel. So, reclaim firewood, I think is probably going to be the easiest thing for firewood and food. Of course, we can just go and see what we can scavenge. Now, obviously, I need to keep some food for myself, because ultimately I need to survive as well. So if I go in my backpack, I do actually have some food, quite a bit actually, but I need some of that for myself, because I need to keep myself going as well. So what I think I'm actually going to do, though, I think I can spare a little bit more of what I've got here. Let's drop... Is there anything here that we can probably live without? Let's drop a couple of things in there. We can get it back out again, because we're not even halfway through that one yet. We're doing a lot better with the... Let's just eat some stuff ourselves, actually, and some water as well. Those gauges are a little bit low. What time are we on? Midday. Okay, let's head back outside there. Let's see what else we can find. So we're going to need to try and find some firewood and some more food. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and explore the buildings nearby where I am. Now obviously in the original Wintermute there was a bit of a story. We had to go and find certain things in some of these buildings. I don't know if that still exists or whether we're going to come across that by going into the buildings. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in and we're going to see what happens. Not bad weather out there. Can't see any immediate wolf issues. Okay, nothing in that house, nothing in that house. That one looks boarded up as well. So the only one nearby that we can get into, by the looks of things, is the bank. So let's head inside the bank. Oh, there's a note. And we're closed. That's basically what it's saying. Let's head inside. Now, in the original run of this, there was quite a little bit of a story attached. I don't know what we're going to find in here this time. Let's go around and have a nosy. Computer says no. Ah, the bank manager's house key.
Must be the key to the bank manager's house.
Okie dokie. Well, that gives us the ability to get inside the bank manager's house. Oh, we've got some mittens. Newsprint. I'm not going to bother too much with newsprint and things like that. Can I break that? No, new hacksaw. It's made of metal. Not going to bother too much with stacks of papers. Soda under there. Nothing of any real use over here. What was that stack of papers? Bathroom. I don't imagine there's anything in here, but we'll have a quick look. Oh. That's going to give us some water, so we might as well take that. Okay. Search these lockers.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Antibiotics. And now we're in the back. Oh, that one is pry bar. Oops, missed a drawer.
Could end up being useful.
A stack of papers. I don't think that's going to be too useful. It gives us tinder. Coffee. Oh, more coffee. Do occasionally find things in microwaves. I'll leave that behind. We don't need any more stacks of papers.
This will come in handy.
And obviously we have a safe here. We'll have a look at that in a moment. And of course the vault.
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
We need the code to be able to get in there, which we're going to get hopefully from the bank manager's house. But we can get into the safe. It's been a while since I've cracked a safe in the long dark. Okay, so 3 codes. We need to basically spin it round, starting off by going this way until it clicks. Whoops, so it's 4. So back to 0. Oh, no, it's not 4, it's 3. 2, 3, yeah. And then we go back this way until it clicks again. Oh, 46, I think that was. So back to 0. Back to 3. Round to 46, and then we're going to go this way. So it clicks again. There we go, and we're in. So that's how you crack a safe in the long dark if you've never seen that.
What have we here?
Okay, well we can use that as tinder. Plenty of cash. Okay, not very much of use in there. Okay, well, not the best of hauls, I have to say. We've obviously got the bank manager's house key. That's potentially going to be useful, but nothing else really in here. I was kind of hoping for some wooden stuff that we could use as fuel, but never mind. Okay, let's head outside then. We need to go and find some more firewood. This is going to be the tricky bit. Unless we can go get lots of sticks. That might be an option. Got sticks. Keep an eye out for wolves, but let's see if we can go and find anything. Again, keeping our eyes peeled. Ah! There's one. Let's go the other way. Oh, he's clocked us. Of course the wolf has clocked us. Okay. Can we get in the post office? Now there's a front and the back to the post office. This is obviously the front. I don't think we're going to find very much in here. I think the good stuff's around the back.
That'll come in handy.
Ooh, medicinal plants. That's a good one. Not come across that one before. That's one we're going to have to research. Here's a note. Oh. I actually meant to read that. I don't know where that's going to be now. Oh, I genuinely don't know where that is. Does it just go? Does it go into our journal? Yes, it does. We have to stop accepting mail at Milton. We have no way of getting it to the mainland, but we can't tell people that, although I know we've been holding on to it all this time. Find some excuse, whatever you can. Encourage people to use email or drone if they can afford it. I'll keep my eyes open for the mail van, but I don't have high hopes. I imagine Jack probably drove it into a tree again somewhere way back. I'd like to never find it back. Damn, I should have stopped him for taking the truck while I was on the drink. I was running to fit situation. Hold tight. So things went a bit wrong at the post office. They were actually holding on to the mail rather than delivering it. Or being honest in not being able to deliver it. So, bit sneaky. Bit sneaky. The town of Milton, an information leaflet. Founded in 1911 during the early rush to mine coal and surrounding mountains, Milton went through a boom-bust cycle through the 1900s. At one point, peaking in about 1000 and 2000, it settled into the hundreds. Post-collapse, the population has to remain in the low double digits, originally built along a supply route from the coastline into the interior. Blah, 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 blah. I will let you pause and read that if you so wish. There we go. So there's the history of Milton. So we will take that as a collectible. And I think that is pretty much it. We can't get through to the back. It's all boarded up, as you can see. And there is absolutely nothing else in here. So we are going to have to go back outside and brave the wolves.
I've been so hungry.
This is going to be fun. No, might look, it'll be right outside the door. Oh no, we're okay. Okay, there's a little house over there with a usable door. So I'm inclined to go inside here. So obviously we're still on the lookout for all the food we can find and all of the firewood we can find. Please forgive me, I've still got a bit of a hideous cold, as you may have seen if you saw my survival mode playthrough series. Some simple tools, we'll take them. I've just realised I don't actually have a hatchet in this game, so I can't break these things down for fuel. I can only break down small things like crates and stuff that I don't need a hatchet for. I might have to try and see if we can find one. Okay, so not much in there. Can't get in that house. Looks like we can get in the next one. Got a bit of a derelict one here. Nothing worth salvaging. That fills you with confidence, doesn't it? The Howling Wolves. Let's make our way inside this one. See what's in here. I'm not expecting to find much food, I have to be honest. Most of these houses are pretty ransacked.
We can make something with this.
Just anything that I can use to help us in this quest, I think. Anything flammable, basically. Wow, this one's in a proper mess, isn't it?
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, we're getting plenty of accelerant, which is unusual. Not gonna bother with scrap metal. Can't do a great deal with scrap metal. We can obviously repair things with it, but we haven't really got anything to repair.
I'll be hungry later.
Okay, well we're finding bits of food, so that's good. Okay. Very derelict the houses in Wintermute compared to survival mode, where you do tend to find a few more bits and pieces lying around. Even in Stalker, we've got plenty of books.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, we've gone overweight, so we might have to head back, ditch some of what we're carrying. Because we have been using the usual pattern, loot everything. And some of what we're picking up is quite heavy. Oh, bank deposit box key. Awesome.
I think I can use this.
Okay, so we have a key. That key will get us into one of the safety deposit boxes. Hit J for some info. So side quests, the basics of survival. Work through the survival school lessons. Find and harvest some medical flora native to Great Bear Island. So reishi tea, old man's wood dressing and rose hip. We got that one when we picked the book up. Now that was part of Jeremiah's survival school in the previous version of Wintermute. So we're obviously picking that one up as a side thing. Something we're picking up now. And obviously then we can go and open the deposit box as well. But of course, to do that, we need to get into the vault, and we haven't got the combination for that yet. Okay, now we are carrying quite a bit. We are encumbered. So I am inclined to head back to the Grey Mother's house, ditch what we're carrying. But with the wolf activity in the area, I think I'm going to go around the back. There is also another reason why I want to go this way. And it's because I want to have a look in the outbuildings surrounding the Grey Mother's house to see if I can get hold of any tools. Now I'm sure at some point you can get into the back of the post office. I just can't remember how. Okay, we've got two more little buildings here that are actually explorable, so we'll come back to them because I don't think we've been in there yet. Oh, we've got some sticks around here as well. Just going to help us on our way with the firewood. I'm still not going to bother with the branch. Hatchet! How did I miss that? Seriously, I've been in here 3 times now. How did I miss that hatchet? And of course we've got the church as well, which is that way, which I think we could probably do with going and exploring as well. Okay, so wood bin. What we get. Obviously I do need to keep a bit for myself. .2 of 12. Ah, I think we're done. I think that's tipped it over. Yep, we are indeed done. We've managed to fill the... Yep, wood bin's done, so it's just food now. So we can probably surrender a little bit of what we're carrying, but we need to do some sleeping and building up our own condition before we go much further. I can't use any of the Grey Mother's cupboards either. So I think I had to do this, but I'm just going to have to drop what I'm carrying on the floor. Anything that I don't desperately need. So let me, let's just ditch some of what we're carrying. I'm going to keep one of these books with me. We'll drop the rest. And we're carrying quite a bit of accelerant, so let's drop some of that. Yeah. Okay. What else are we carrying that we don't need? Tinder. We actually do need quite a lot of these tinder plugs, so let's harvest some tinder plugs.
I'd eat anything like that now.
It's going to start going dark in a moment. Excuse me. This cough is starting to get on my nerves, I have to be honest. Okay, so we've got some tinder plugs there, so I'm going to drop the rest of the paper on the floor. And we've got loads of matches, but again, I'm going to hang on to most of the matches. Let's drop that. Okay, so we're actually in pretty good shape, fire-wise. Medicine-wise. Could do with going through my clothing, although I suspect what I'm carrying actually is pretty okay. So again, yeah, let's just drop all this spare clothing. Am I wearing a hat? According to this I am, but I can actually wear another one. Let's wear 2 hats. And we can actually wear 2 pairs of socks as well, which is pretty good. So let's wear that other pair of socks. So that's just going to help us with some of our exploration in the cold. So let's get rid of some of that extra stuff. There we are. Cool. Food-wise, now, this is where we're going to start. We're actually mostly carrying soda. Let's get rid of that coffee. I don't know whether that counts, but let's get rid of it. Does it count? A little bit. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, that's done a good thing. So 3,700. So heading in the right direction, but again, I don't want to sacrifice too much of the food that I'm carrying because I obviously need that for myself as well. Okay, so we now need to get ourselves through the night. Oh, what we got here? Ah, I missed that. A sewing primer and a sewing kit. So that's another side mission for us. In fact, there is actually a whole section of this house that I have completely overlooked. Or did I? Or did I explore this way back when, right at the beginning? Yeah, that trunk is part of the story that we'll eventually get from the Grey Mother, so can't do much with that at the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to sleep through the night, and then I will see you in the morning ready to carry on and see if we can gather up the rest of this food that we need. Okay, so we slept through the night, we've woken up fully rested, and we are good to carry on. Don't know if we've got any more interactions with the Grey Mother. No, we haven't at the moment. Okay. We've exhausted everything then, definitely, with the Grey Mother. So, let's go and carry on then.
I need to find food.
No, you're fine, don't worry. Well, we do need to find food, actually, as it happens, but not for ourselves. Okay, so let's have a look at these two... Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, luckily, we haven't got to go very far, so... shouldn't be a major issue. Let's go and have a look in these two houses, because these two here are both explorable. And I can't remember if I've been in them. I don't think I have. They're probably empty, but we'll have a look. You don't know until you look.
Anything right now.
Yeah, they're pretty empty. We've got some matches, more print, which we don't really need. Is that a bit of cured leather? We'll have that. Soda. Jerry can with some fuel in it. That's good. And that's it. So let's head outside then. We'll go in the other one, which will probably be exactly the same, but we want to explore these things. We need to find out what's what and where things are, so... Ooh. Weather's got very, very much better very quickly there. Let's head inside here. Yeah, another pretty derelict one. Well, that made me jump a little bit. Might as well leave the leather shoes. Might as well... Actually, let's leave the reclaimed wood and things like that as well, because ultimately we're now in a situation where we don't really need it. Nothing in the oven, but we have got a soda.
Could end up being useful.
Peaches.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Might as well leave that so it's not in great condition. And I think we've pretty much got all the water we need for the moment anyway, so we won't worry too much about that. Let's head upstairs. Again, won't bother with those. I am taking a slightly different approach playing Wintermute than I normally do in survival mode, where I'm not gathering up everything, because I know I'm not going to be surviving long term here. We're going to be moving on. And if I'm aiming to survive long term, I will be gathering up everything, because at some point I'm going to need it. I'll just get it all in my base camp and then leave it until I need it. Here I am leaving behind things which I really just don't need. Okay, so let's carry on. Can't really be bothered looking in the cars at the moment. Find the best way around. I'm still going to pick up bits of firewood and things. Again, we're not venturing very far. We're staying pretty much within the boundary of Milton, so we're not likely to get caught miles away from shelter. Okay, so this one I don't think is the bank manager's house. I think the next one is the bank manager's house. But we will have a quick nosy around in here first.
That'll come in handy.
No, we won't. We're going to leave it behind. We'll have the beef jerky. A flare shell. Well, we'll have it. We haven't got a flare gun at the minute, but it will come in handy later. T-shirt's probably no use to us. Don't need another book. So that's the upstairs done. Quick nosy around downstairs, see if there's any food. Oh, a searchable fridge. Nothing in it. Searchable freezer. Nothing in it.
I would drink almost anything about now.
I'll open the microwave. Quick look in these cabinets. Did that say last retort? sardines. I click through some of these things so quick I don't read them. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Then we've got a medicine cabinet to see if there's anything in here. Nope. Don't need the water. Jeans. Thermal underwear.
I could use this.
We'll grab it. It's in really good condition. Might be able to make use of that. Yeah, in fact we can. Let's pop it on. Again, you know me, my tactic, my way of playing the game, slow and warm. I'm not bothered about being on the move quickly. I'm more interested in keeping myself from freezing. Slow and steady tends to be how I play things. Okay, well I think the next one along is the bank manager's house. Kind of indicated as being slightly different by having the flag, which none of the others have got. It's locked, which of course we have the key. So in we go. So, slightly better condition this one than some of the others. It has a stove, so we can use it as an indoor location.
Thank goodness.
Can opener. Some herbal tea. There's a little bit more in this one than we found in a lot of the others. Ooh, antiseptic. You can tell I've got this down to a fine art now. Ooh, awesome. Okay, we are now encumbered, but that's brilliant, that is. Whether we have that for ourselves or give that to the Grey Mother. Okay, I don't think that's going to be of very much use to us, so I'm going to leave it behind. And that won't be any use to us.
This'll come in handy.
I'm not so sure myself. I think we've already got 2 layers on there, so I won't bother with it. And again, same with that. And that. I'll leave that behind as well.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, we'll hang on to those for the moment anyway. Another soda. Okay, I think we're okay for water. Got plenty of sewing kits now. There's a book drawer.
I can always use more food.
There we go. 1930-08 for bank vault code. And please excuse me. My horrible hacking cough. Well, that is it, but that was quite valuable. We've got some good stuff. So, let's go rob a bank. Well, we're not going to find very much in there, I don't think. It's more about stories than anything else. But now we can get in. Let's go and see what we can find. Okay, so we've looted everything up to this point. And there may be other buildings a bit further along. We're going to have a look in those in a bit. We've actually got some good food resources, though, that we can use for the Grey Mother, so that's good. But I want to get into this bank. So this video is going to be slightly longer than usual, but I just want to get into the bank and just see what's in here. Anything interesting. It's where the stories all start to come together. Because, of course, there is a section of this map that we haven't been to yet. In fact, there's 2. We haven't been to the church, which, of course, formed the entrance in the previous incarnation of Wintermute. And we also haven't been to the farm at the bottom. Okay. Oh, you're making me put the code in. Which means I've got to remember it. What was it? It's going to be quicker for me just jump in the journal and have a look. (1930-08). So Back to 0. And we're in! Open. So, we're in the vault. Got some metal containers.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
With stacks, probably going to be stacks of papers, cash, and newsprint is what we're going to find. Okay, so not a great deal, but we do of course have all of these, and we can open some of them straight off the bat. Isn't anything particularly useful.
Could end up being useful.
We have the key for that one. Couple of flare shells. That was about it actually. I was kind of hoping for a bit more of
Need more of that.
a story item there. Okay, can't open 15, can't open 20. And we can't open 13, so we've got 3 more keys to find. So that is what we are going to continue doing in Wintermute. We're going to find those 3 keys. We're going to carry on with the story. We're going to gather some more food together. But right now I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. It has been a continuation, this. We are playing through Wintermute as quickly as we can with the new story mode, the new structure. We're still having to do some of these quite major things. We need to find enough food to stock up the Grey Mother. But I think, to be perfectly honest, we've probably got enough now for us to carry on and feed up the Grey Mother, and hopefully then that will allow us to progress a little bit further. But right now, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit the subscribe button down below as we continue to play through Wintermute, so you can check out all the other videos as they come up, and of course the survival mode as well. And over there is the playlist for survival mode, and hopefully the one for Wintermute as well. I've been having a few problems getting that to appear on the end of videos, but hopefully we can get that sorted out. But right now, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon.